Alright, hello, I am Cow Cow, and tonight we're going to be playing Final Fantasy ff14. I felt like playing this today, um, yeah. I think I done some of my roulettes today, but, I haven't done all of them. I haven't done the big ones that give a lot of XP, and I got, all my DPS classes to at least 91. I still need to get the healer classes to 91, but I don't want to worry about those until I need to do them. And I'd rather just level the healer classes by doing PvP, to be honest. It's because I hate healing. I hate healing with a passion in this game. Only healer I really like is Sage. And I guess if I had to play something else, White Mage. But yeah, I really hate Astrologian though, and Scholar. But I think I'm gonna continue leveling. We'll do Machinist. I'll save Dancer for last when it comes to the ranged DPS because it's more fun. I'd rather get the boring shit out of the way first. I mean, I don't think Machinist is too boring, actually, of a class. I mean, I like playing Summoner, and that class is... You can be brain dead and play. Where's Machinist at? There it is. Dressed up like Patrick Bateman. This is usually a glam I like to use for a warrior, because I can use an axe, which is just more fitting for Patrick Bateman. But anyways. Let us queue up. I'll do the leveling one first. Like, I don't know if it's even worth doing the high level dungeon one. I've done the trial one, I've done the normal one. Alliance Raid takes forever to queue up for. And Guild Heist barely gives any XP. So I think I'll just do the leveling in the main scenario, and then I'll do like Trust or something. I'll do the leveling one first. It's probably going to be easier to queue up for. Hopefully we get like a low level dungeon to do. It won't take too long. But yeah, I had fun playing Night Rain earlier today with Alu. It was a lot of fun. I was surprised how lucky we got though. Like we did the augur in one go. And then we did like the final boss in one go as well. I remember when we fought the Nameless King. I forget what his name is. He's the Dark Souls 3 boss. I was surprised how quickly we fucking killed him. It was just fucking gross. That felt good. I think we only ended up doing poorly on our when we attempted the other one that wasn't part of the main story or whatever. It was just like an extra boss. It was like I know it had like the rot stuff in the level. I wanted to do that, like just do that one, just because I wanted to at least stream for 2 hours, and we weren't at the 2-hour mark yet. But I need to figure out how to get the extra outfits for the Undertaker, though. I'm gonna have it use the controller for now. Yeah, I really like this glam. I think this glam would be better if I had the earphones. Like the headset, I think that kind of fit Patrick Bateman a little bit more. But yeah, little American Gnome Psycho. This is one of my favorite movies, though, is American Psycho, because it's just so weird. And like it's like an acid trip. But like I remember, I don't know if I forget if I was watching it with my grandpa or if just I think one of my relatives told me my grandpa had the same reaction. But I remember I was watching Jaws. I think it was with someone on my dad's side of the family. And then I started laughing when the little kid got eaten by the shark. And apparently my grandpa had the same reaction to that happening. It was like so like normally they don't do that in movies. So I think we, like, me and him, like, we laughed to it just because of how shocking it was. But I think they have, like, multiple Jaws movies, don't they? I know, like, they have the original. I think I remember watching another Jaws movie, but it was like, I don't know, it took place at, like, a water park or something. I don't quite remember. Okay, we're at number 5 in the queue time. I mean, it says the queue will take about 6 minutes. That's not too bad. I just fucking hate it when it's like, oh, 30-minute queue. You wait for, and then you end up waiting for like 50 minutes and it still hasn't popped. And it's like, okay, well, I don't think this is happening. Oh, someone's saying hi to me. Hello, Mr. Hawk. Maybe that's like Tony Hawk playing Final Fantasy 14. No, he's not skating at the moment. It's pretty nice though that people are randomly saying hi to me in the FC, even though I just joined. Ugh. But yeah, it was really kind of Alu to like update the I don't know if people noticed, but he updated the he made the Night Rain thumbnail a little bit better, which was really nice of him, because he didn't have to do that. I always feel bad about it when like artists offer to do stuff for free for me. Because I feel like good work should be paid for. You know, if you do a good job, I feel like people deserve money. But I want to we'll probably take a break from Night Rain for a while, because I know Alu's has some stuff he needs to do. Oh, there we go. Alright, what dungeon is this? A level 43 one. Alright, well, let me go into mouse and keyboard mode. I don't know how people play this on a PlayStation. I think the game is meant to be played with mouse and keyboard. I mean, I could see maybe getting it to work with a controller, but you'd have to make some like macros probably to make it easier. Blam! This is like we're like Patrick Bateman at the part of the movie where he's trying to stick the cat in the ATM machine. Because we have the gun and all. I think that's the stage where Cow Bateman's at in their life. I think I prefer the lower level ability of the Rook auto turret. I think that just seems cooler than the giant robot you can summon. Oop. I just think having like a drone and fighting by your side to be a little bit cooler than a robot. I like how the tank is a Lalafell too. Oh, we almost have a full party of gnomes. It's just a giant, what is he, a human? Either a human or a Rothgar or whatever. Or, no, not the Rothgar. I forget what the, no, Rogadin. I forget what the giant people are called. I think Rothgar is the cat people that they added in Shadowbringers or something. We're going this way. I wish I was good at Machinist, though. Because I think guns are fucking cool. I mean, I prefer, like, more medieval weaponry. Like, bows and stuff, but I really don't like how Bard plays in this game. Bard feels weird to play. As much as I like longbows and stuff. I wonder what kind of weapon the Beastmaster is gonna use. Maybe they'll use like a crossbow or something. I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I have looked up nothing about the Beastmaster. All I know is that my friend Grumpy told me that it's coming out soon. And also that they delayed stuff with Blue Mage, apparently. Upping the level cap for it. But the one thing he told me is that, I mean, I don't know if, I guess only the people that truly know are Square Enix. But, that with the Beastmaster, you can have up to 3 of the beasts following you at a time. Because I remember I mentioned it on stream, but I was like hoping that it was like the power of the class came with like your pets, not really abilities you did. It was just more you had a bunch of minions that would overwhelm things or whatever. And apparently, from what Grumpy told me, that is the case. Except you have a limit of 3. I mean, there's probably beasts that you can have that are better than others, I would imagine. It would be really cool if, I think they should do it. I remember I was watching, like, a YouTube video about, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And it was talking about, like, the alpha stage of development for it, to where it was, like, using the graphics from Wind Waker or something. And it was, like, originally Twilight Princess was going to be a sequel to Majora's Mask. So you're playing as the Link from Ocarina of Time in Majora's Mask. I thought it was cool because like it looked like it was using all the graphics from Wind Waker as well, the concept of it. I'm happy with what Twilight Princess became though, but I think it would be cool if they kind of brought that story of whatever it would have been. I think that'd be interesting. I think it would be interesting to play as a Link that it was kind of like not Kid Link from like Wind Waker, but like the adult Link, but like tunified, like the Wind Waker Link is, with those kind of graphics. That'd be fucking neat. I mean, I love Wind Waker so much, because it was like the first 3D Zelda I was able to beat. And I remember, when I originally played it, I was like terrified, like I was scared when I played it. But then I remember, oh wow, the tank died, oops. I think we might have a healer that's sort of new to the game. I mean, just fucking kite shit. Oh yeah, he doesn't even have White Mage unlocked. Oh, I'm dead. Time to release. That's actually the only good thing about the Final Fantasy XIV community, is that they're kinda forgiving to newer players. It is very toxic in other ways, though. At least with my experience with the community. Maybe other people have had a better experience. But I think the tank is newer, too. Maybe these guys are just started playing the game together. That'd be cool. There's two dudes just getting into ff14 for the first time. Two other gnomes. I think I did pretty good, though, surviving when the tank died, though. Just fucking kiting everything. I just didn't want to run too far away from the group. Like, I don't know if, like, SiriBot is fucked up on Twitch or not. Like, I think it's working, but I have no idea. But I got to level 58 on my Seraph on BDO. I'm gonna try and get to level 59 tomorrow. I can probably get to level 60 the next day. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, okay. So maybe I can get to 60 on my Seraph on BDO by Friday. I forget, that's a good thing about doing dungeons though, is that everything drops gil. Or at least in the lower level dungeons they do. But there's better ways to make gil. I mean, you can like either play the market, just buy something for cheaper on a different server, and then depending on the prices on your server, sell it for way more. But I don't know if that's gonna work for me now, just because I'm on a low pop server. The economy is probably not as good. Well, maybe it's technically better because less inflation. It's just that houses, a large house is always going to be expensive. Although even then, I don't even know if I even want one, like a player home. The only reason I would want a player home is to do gardening and have a better, like, farm. But at the same time, I could probably just... I know my friends really like this game, and they never unsub, so... It'd probably be better just for me to fucking squat on their own, and as payment I can help them do gardening or whatever. This fight seems different than I remember. I remember you used to have to like do shit with the cannons over there on this fight. I guess they changed it. I guess they made it easier. But I can't wait till all my classes are leveled up, because then I can just fucking play whatever I want. And I'll probably play like either warrior, or paladin, or summoner. I wish I was good at Dark Knight, because I'd really want to have like a good, maybe like Guts cosplay for my character, perhaps. Alright, he's dead. And I will pass on these. Oh yeah, the healer and the tank are friends, I think. And it's Mrs. Pomegranate and Mr. Blueberry. I'm assuming they are friends. Probably spouses, if I had to guess. I forgot that I had the AoE ability. Well, do I have threat? I think I might have a little bit of threat. Yeah, we're very close to the final boss. I don't know, maybe I did do the I forget if I did the main scenario or not. I probably checked it during the stream and already forgotten if I did it or not. I just recall doing the, getting a queue for it. And getting the third part of the main scenario where you just fight the ultimate weapon or whatever. I kind of want to level up an alt on ff14 though. I think if I were to level an alt, I'd probably only level up like one combat class, to be honest, since I already have them all leveled on Cow Cow. Or almost all of them leveled up. I think like it would behoove me to level up other alt characters though, just to farm the resources with the retainers or whatever. Especially if I had like more than 2 retainers, if I was paying for any extra ones. This fight isn't too hard. I think even these guys being new should have no problem. And the dragon goes up in the air again. Alright, well we almost got a full thing for the limit break. Where you fucking gonna do the frost breath on the entire map? Okay, this spot's safe. Oop, let's get out of there. I might not even need to do a limit break. Or no, we'll get a limit break. I think. It'll build up. No, don't use it now! You fool! There's the healer that did it too. Why? Oh, I see the tank's almost dead. Maybe that's why they did it. I would have waited for to have a second bar for it though. Alright, where's the wall of frost going? It's over there. Oop. Almost got hit by that. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's give one of them a commendation. We'll give the tank a commendation. Oh, cool, I got a commendation too. Alright, well, we're still level 93. That roulette, the level in roulette didn't quite level us up. No, I didn't do main scenario. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I could be doing the main scenario as like the healer classes as well, and it shouldn't be too hard to heal those with those. Oh, we'll worry about that when the time comes to level the healers. One thing I want to do once I get all my classes leveled, I wanna get the rest of the blue mage spells that I'm missing. Because I almost got all the blue mage spells in the game. And then that way, once they update the blue mage and they up the level cap for it, I can just get everything right when it comes out. Because everybody will be collecting the new spells for the current stuff for blue mage then. And I should have an easy time doing it. But I'm just missing these ones. I think these ones are dungeons and Stormblood, and then I'm just missing ones from Shadowbringers. And then there's the ones I'm missing that are just part of totems. That I have to do the blue mage story, I believe, in order to get. Have to do like the carnival or whatever it's called. I can't tell what my character looks like. There we go. No, it's probably because I have the mouse and keyboard stuff currently. Let me switch it to controller. What outfit do I want to wear? I can go as Johnny Silverhand. Be Luigi, it can be Anya. I'm gonna go in my diaper gnome outfit. I like this outfit that I made. It looks really goofy. Yeah, I like playing the little Alphels. They're like really short and fat. Really short and extremely overweight. And my character is about the... That is a little bit bigger than the pillow here. No, I think actually the pillow might be bigger than them. Yeah, Calco is really fucking small, as it turns out. I'm excited for tomorrow, though. I'm gonna go get more groceries. I'll have some more things to drink other than water and Gatorade, which will be nice. I mean, I have root beer as well, but I'm always nervous about drinking soda. That being said, though, I'm not nervous about drinking the Zero Ultra Monsters, which that is probably worse for me than the diet soda, like digesting wise. I don't know. Maybe I'm being afraid for nothing. Now that I think about it. Alright, well, we're number 3 in the waiting list for the main scenario. It says it'll take 16 minutes, but we're like number 3, and it's only almost been 5 minutes. I think I would like to... I want to get rid of the glam on my gun specifically, because I think the way the gun normally looks is just cooler. I think this was the ultimate the weapon you could level up during Endwalker. It's weird because it kind of looks like a lot of the stuff in that one zone in Dawn Trail. And maybe it was like a foreshadow for things to come. But yeah, it was the Manderville weapons, yeah. I think the Manderville machinist weapon looks pretty cool though. It looks like a fucking revolver with like all these like holographic shit around it. But yeah, I changed Cao Cao's haircut for a little while. Just for a little bit. I usually either switch from... I either use this hairstyle on Cao Cao or the one that I normally use. Which is, I think, Early to Rise or something. I forget where that haircut was from. Where you loot it. And they might have added some new haircuts for all I know. I don't... So I've taken such a long break from the game, I don't know if they added any new ones. Oh, we're number 2. Number 2, Electric Boogaloo. I guess that's what it looks like when you don't have it drawn. Yeah, that just looks like it would... I'm pretty sure if like something as small as Cao Cao shot this, it would fucking break their fucking hand. Or arm, even. Like, I feel like for Cao Cao it would almost be like a rifle almost, too. Like, they could use it as that. I don't know. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, it isn't long enough to be a rifle. I mean, you could probably have an attachment to it, maybe, on the hilt to kind of do that. Maybe. I know nothing about guns, by the way. Please be the quick one. It's not the quick one. Damn. This one is... I think this one's less annoying than the first one, although it's debatable. I always prefer getting the third one, though. But I think, yeah, after we get done with this main scenario, we'll do some truss. I just don't feel like, unless I have a hard time doing the truss, with like mechanics where I keep on dying, I'll probably queue up for a dungeon then, but only then. I just don't. I just feel really antisocial right now in regards to grouping up with people. Let's use the terminal. You know, I don't think it's worth it doing that ability. with AoE as the thing that does Heat Blast, because I don't have the AoE version of Heat Blast yet. Or at least not when I'm synced to level 50. Ooh, I accidentally pulled something. That is my fault. I wouldn't blame the tank for that, just because should have waited for him to get aggro. My bad. Alright, should be the first boss after we teleport here. Oh, they already fucking started the fight. Well, they walked up to it to start the fucking cutscene. But while this cutscene is playing, I'm gonna stop being a coward and go grab some root beer. Alright, I'm back. Got my root beer. I don't know, like I still have that whiskey in my cupboard. I don't know if I want to drink the whiskey on Easter maybe. Or maybe save some of it for 4th of July. I think it'd be more better to drink it during the 4th of July. Because I forgot to drink some of it when I ended up doing the after the ceremony for joining the Knights of Columbus, but I forgot. I think I wasn't feeling good that day either. I remember I purposely stayed up all night because I was afraid I was gonna be asleep when the person was gonna pick me up to take me over to the parish where I was at. Because it was like a few cities over, I think. Let's fucking crack this can open. One thing that actually might be a good idea. I don't know how hard it is to do, but I remember there's like a lot of achievements for fishing in Final Fantasy XIV. That could be fun to do one day, if I ever have the time. And it would pretty much be low effort too. Run, Sid, or say it makes no matter to me. You can't escape your past. I don't know. I prefer how Sid looks on Final Fantasy VII, to be honest. Oh, we can do it again. I don't know. Depending on how long the queue is, maybe I will queue up for a specific higher level dungeon instead of doing the trust. Although maybe I should do the trust because I could level up the NPCs at the very least. I don't know if any of my NPCs are even level 100 yet. Yeah, maybe it'd be better to do the trust then. Don't forget. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Yeah, thank you, Alexa, for reminding me to get the Mac in the party chat. Just gotta catch up to everybody now. Alright, we're almost caught up with everybody. They might have just cleared it out before I could catch up to them, damn. Oh no, they're just fighting these. I can still help with these. Oh no, I'm just gonna help with shooting the gate down, I guess. Oops. Bam! Yeah, they're talking about in the party chat about how the main scenario thing used to be an 8-man. I remember those days. I had this tune since I think Rome Reborn. Do 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 do. Nice. And it's fun to talk to people in the party chat every now and then. And one person said they're still on the trial. Story gets really good in Shadowbringers and Walker. Called a Peak Walker. Alright, I'm gonna focus on just being a streamer now than talking to people in the game. I got a little bit distracted with that. Alright, let's go over here. I'm gonna wait to use the hot shot until I can get reassemble back. That way it's an auto crit. There we go. Let's use this. Oh, I need a stack on this guy. That way they don't die. Let's summon the turret, or the drone. Alright, well Nero's almost dead. That'd be a really cool idea for a DPS class, where it's like, it kind of uses like the same armor as like Dragoon and Reaper, but it has like a two-handed mace as a weapon. If I were to name a class that had that kind of concept, I'd like call it like a Crusader or something. Be like the DPS version of a Paladin. In Final Fantasy 14. Because I like the class fantasy of Paladin. However, sadly, you have to be a tank if you want to be a Paladin in ff14, which is fine. I mean, I'm good enough at Paladin to where I could probably do it. I'd probably have to get refreshed on the rotation. It's just, I think Warrior is just a better tank. This is easier to survive as a Warrior. It's easy to do it as a Paladin as well. It's a little bit tougher than Warrior, but you can do it so long as you're careful with spending your MP. Because I know Paladin has like a heal spell they can use it on themselves, and they can use it on party members, which is nice. I forget what the name of the spell is. I think it's called like Clemency or whatever, from what I remember. But man, I miss the days of like Final Fantasy 14, how the old way to get your job class was, where you had to level multiple things. Like if you wanted to be a Paladin, you had to get Gladiator to 30, and you had to get Conjurer to 15. To unlock the job class, because I mean, you could technically level only Gladiator, but you'd never get the Paladin stuff, which is what you wanted to do. Because probably no one would take you in their party if you didn't have it. And you also just didn't unlock abilities for tanking, so there was no reason not to. But I think, I don't remember, it's so long ago, but I think like leveling everything back then was a little bit tougher than it is now. Because I think it was like, even like with the crafting jobs, like it was probably very rare to find somebody that had everything leveled up, like even their crafting stuff. But I didn't really play the game too seriously back then. I don't even think I ever got to level cap during A Realm Reborn. I know I got to level cap in Heaven's Ward, though. But I'm pretty sure I created Cow during A Realm Reborn. If I didn't, I know I started playing the game in A Realm Reborn, but I don't know if Cow was created back then. Because I might have created Cow later and just had that as my main when I got into the game more seriously. I say more seriously, I never did any of like I don't even think I was in an FC or anything during Heaven's Ward. And then I didn't even play at all during Stormblood. I started playing again in Shadowbringers and Endwalker though. I mean, the first time I interacted with anybody in like a guild or anything was during Endwalker. And that experience was fucking horrifying for me. How fucking horrible everyone was to me.
Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities?
Man, those guys yapping too much.
Even the great Louis Small to grovel at their feet. The answer, your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
That would be a cool thumbnail for Final Fantasy 14 in the future. Cause I still need it. I should probably stream the story for all the expansions in A Realm Reborn. I remember I tried doing A Realm Reborn, and streaming that. I just got bored after a while. But I think if I were to do it again, I'd want to have a different thumbnail for each like expansion story. Like I think a funny one for like a Realm Reborn would have like Cow's Leoswa or whatever his name, with like the meme where it's like he just gets deleted or whatever with that whole cinematic with the explosion with Bahamut. I think that would be funny. It's just to replace him with like Cow. And then like for the Heavensward thumbnail, have like a Cow dressed as like a dragoon. And then in the Stormblood one, have him dressed as a samurai or whatever. And just whatever the poster boy is for each expansion. The poster boy class. I love the English VA for Gaius, whatever his face is. The Such Devastation dude. Because I know he's in other stuff that I've watched, like Ghost in the Shell. I'm pretty sure he's Bato. I think he's also Joseph Joestar in the English VA of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for Stardust Crusaders. I just refuse to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in English, though. I think it's just better in Japanese. I mean, there's just some animes, like with like Berserk, I'll always watch that in English. Although I'm trying to, with all the media I watch that's anime, I'm trying to watch it in Japanese. Just because Alu was telling me it's better to do that. Just it is a way to learn languages, I guess. I'm thinking of like maybe just trying to learn Japanese instead of Italian, just because I'll have more use for the language and it'll just be maybe easier to learn, or maybe not, but at least with like I'll have a use for the language in regards to like when I watch anime, I can be able to understand what they're saying. Although, like, I know from what I've learned of Italian, though, like, it's hard for me to remember words, but I do have, like, a little bit of an understanding how the language works. With, like, pronouncing stuff when you read it. Because the way, like, the grammar works when you read it with, like, vowels, the way you read it, it sounds the same as well, unlike how confusing English can be. A little bit grateful English is the language I started out learning, because of how I can only imagine how much of a nightmare it is for other people to learn. Because like there's like different, you know, like for example with the word shit, you could be like, you could say you're shit, or you could be you are the shit, which is like a compliment. So there's like multiple uses for the same word, which could be really confusing for somebody learning the language, I imagine. Oh no, this isn't a good spot to be. Ah! Let me heal myself a bit. There we go, we leveled up. Alright, let's fucking get out of here. Alright, well, we're level 94 as a machinist now. Alright, let's do a trust. I've done all the roulettes I want to do, I guess, for now. We can do this one, or we can do, I think we can do this one now. What level do we have to be to do Sky Deep, Sinnoh? Well, fucking, what's his face? Thancred isn't a high enough level. But I guess we gotta be 95 to do it. I remember this dungeon being kind of hard, and I don't fucking remember the mechanics. And I remember dying quite often here. I guess we'll try it. If not, if we end up being ass at it, we'll just go back to doing the first one. I remember the third dungeon not being too difficult, but I don't know. I'm hoping they kind of nerfed, made the leveling dungeons for Dawn Trail a bit easier. I just remember them kind of being a little bit difficult when the expansion released. But we literally don't need any gear from here because all our stuff is better. Oh man, why does drill have like 2 uses now? That must be something new that I unlocked. I think this is better to do single target though, because the NPCs are only doing single target. I feel like me doing AoE isn't gonna speed things up really faster, because the NPCs aren't gonna help with that. I guess we'll do AoE. I don't have to think as much. Oh, the bio thing has 2 stacks as well now. I would imagine it shares the stuff with drill. I think it does because I can't use drill at the moment. Maybe this is the fucking crossbow that Cow has in the fucking Walking Dead thumbnail. The one we pull out of our ass here in Final Fantasy 14. Oh, this one looks a little bit different than the one that Alu drew. What does this ability even do? Grants hypercharge. What does that do? What does that do? Able to execute hypercharge? What the? Oh, that's this ability. Okay, that just means I can use it whenever I want. After I use the other ability. Alright. Wow, this thing looks like a fucking Pokemon. Or a Pal from Pal World. Alright. Let's go! Ah! Alright, I need to pay attention to what the mechanics are. I'm not gonna focus too much on my rotation. That being said, I don't even know what the fucking rotation is. I'm trying to remember how this works. Oh, okay, this is how it works. I remember this. You go to the one that is frozen first, I believe. And then, yeah, I think I remember that mechanic now. Don't remember this one though. Okay, these ones are frozen. Let me run over here. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm assuming those are gonna roll, and then we go here. Oh no. There's like all of them at the same time. Okay, if those guys are frozen first. Okay, so we be next to these guys. And they're gonna blow up first, and then I'm gonna go up here. Okay. Please don't tell me you're gonna... Oh no, I went the wrong way. Ah! No! I almost died because of you, Stola. It's not me. It's all you. It's your fault. There we go, he's dead. Might as well loot it. Can sell it for seals. Allow me. Alright, I'm gonna finish killing these guys and then I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Allow me.
Yeah, I like how like the lower level of this ability is like you're just like unloading like bullets as if you were like shooting like an automatic weapon, and then the higher level is like you're just blasting them with the shotgun. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Which way were we supposed to go? I think we're supposed to go up. Yep. I'm going the right way since there's enemies here. Okay, so the auto crossbow doesn't reduce the cooldown of checkmate or double check. Okay. Alright, we're not supposed to go that way. I guess we gotta jump up here. And even another treasure coffer. Oh wow, these guys look like little guars from Marwin. Longcore Longjaw. I like the look of them. Those are like my little favorite creatures from the Elder Scrolls, or the guar. They look so fucking cute. Little dumb looking lizards. Or dinosaurs, or whatever they are. With the dark elves ride around, or use as pack animals to carry stuff for them. Is this an AoE too? The first enemy, 30% less on the others. How does this one work? They're literally the same ability. I mean, that's nice, I guess. Alright, she's reassemble a few times.
Hold on.
Okay, what do I do here? Alright, let's summon the robot. That'd probably be a good idea. Why are you getting near me? Let's all group up. Now what's going on here? Let's stay near Gratia. Oh, I think I remember this. There's something you gotta do. Oh yeah, we have to stand on the shards. Okay. Oh no. I guess we gotta stand here? Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! Almost died from that. Well, I got one stack of the bad. That increases the amount of damage I take in general. Alright, what do I do here? Oh, I gotta break my own crystal. Okay, and I gotta... Let's get Gratia out of his. Okay, so let's look the other way. That was easy. Just don't look at the bad. That's okay. Flick this with all this. And then spread out again. There's some other weird stuff going on. No, Grahatia, why? Why would you go where I was standing? Oh, let me break my crystal. Oh, I thought Grahatia died for a moment. It looked like he was doing a death animation. Alright, well that bird is dead now. Man, this fucking dungeon takes forever to do with the truss, but oh well. I think what I'll do, is I want to get, maybe I do want to start crafting again, and all that, but I don't want to lose any money that I have now, because I feel comfortable having 74 million gil. I think what I want to do is, I'll just gather up like crystals maybe, and just sell those on the market and see how much they go for. Because then I could probably the first thing I should buy is gathering gear. And then with good gathering gear, and if I'm able to meld it properly, like pentamelding and stuff, I'll be able to gather all the best stuff for crafting as well. Probably do more than just the scatter shot. Like potentially the NPCs are doing more damage than me if that's all I'm doing. But yeah, I think my favorite crafting professions are culinarian and alchemist, just because I've had an easy time making money with those professions. It takes a very long time to craft everything though. Even with like the macros, you probably want to use the macros so you don't fuck up. Because like the only versions of the items that really sell are the high quality versions of the tinctures and food items. And also the same for crafted gear. I know the crafted gear sells really well though, but only right when a new raid drops or whatever. Because I think raiders will use the crafted gear at the start because you can pentameld it. So it's just better than what you would get with your tombstones or whatever. With the currency you get from the dungeons at the start of a raid tier. Let's do some more abilities. Well, there's only 2 of them. I'm just gonna use single target abilities. We'll wait to use the other drill until we can use reassemble. There we go. Oh no, he's already dead. Okay, well I wasted reassemble then. Oh! I didn't notice I had my can of soda in front of my webcam. Ugh. Let's get more comfortable.
Recount the fury of erupting beasts. Chronicles ahead. Retell the hunger of
Alright, how does this work?
measure of your resolve.
Alright. Let's stack up on you then. Oh wow, he's hitting like multiple times. Okay. So I guess you want to stay there for a little bit until he stops. I have no idea what's going on. Ah! Oh, I think we have to absorb these maybe? Otherwise he heals. Okay, you got some of them. I don't know if I trust the NPCs to grab all these though, to be honest.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars.
Maybe that's just like that ability hits harder depending on how many he absorbs. Maybe he doesn't get healed by them. Alright, how does this work? I'll just stand here. Oh, now there's like little whirlwind things. Okay, what's going on? Alright. Probably want to stand here. Yep. That was a good spot to be. Alright, let's drill, baby, drill. Oh, he has like both those things now. Okay. Alright, let's summon the robot.
Just the beginning.
I just realized. Oh no, let's wait to use the limit breaker. We can use a limit breaker while he's doing this, I guess. Bam! Alright. Let's stand by Thancred. Gotta dodge the fucking fart clouds. And it's gonna push us again. I think standing here would probably be the best spot. Yep. Alright, there we go, we killed him. And we leveled up. Nice. I don't think, Thancred's high enough level to do the next dungeon, though. So, maybe I'll level up Dancer a bit. Got 5 more levels to go for Machinist, though. I mean, let's see if Thancred leveled up. No, he didn't. He needs about 5 million more XP. Okay. Well, I'll switch to Dancer for a little bit then. Where's Dancer? I'm gonna switch my haircut back to where it normally is, though. Before we do another one. But yeah, I think I understood the mechanics well enough for that dungeon. I didn't have too much trouble with that. Oops, hairstyle. We want... what was it called? Yeah, Early to Rise. It's the favorite, my favorite hairstyle that I own. Okay. Alright, let's get ready to start dancing. Do I want to do another roulette though? Probably not. Don't get as much XP from it. I mean, Grahatia is level 97. Grahatia is just a really good fucking trust NPC to level up, though, because he can be any role. He can be a DPS, or he can be a tank or a healer. I think we'll have an easier time doing this dungeon as Dancer, though, since it's the class is just easier for me. Oh yeah, let's not forget to make someone our dance partner.
Hold on. Allow me.
I think I'm actually gonna move this ability, swap those out. What's this ability? Improvision. I forget what that ability is. I think I'm gonna... Would be a good ability to swap out with that. Probably this one. I'm probably never gonna use leg raise. Oh, I remember this ability. Okay. I forget what it does. I recall it. I think it healed people a little bit. Alright, I need to actually do the dance stuff though.
Hold on.
Because your dances do a fuck ton of damage once you pop them off. You want to use your dances on cooldown, even if like the buff is still on people, just for the amount of damage it does. But yeah, my two favorite like DPS classes I'd have to say are Summoner and then Dancer. Both pretty fun. Alright, we got the simple dance ability again. Let's use that. Gloves are off. Gloves are off. Alright, we'll start off with this one. Alright, let's use dance number 2 now. Alright, which one is gonna freeze up first? You guys are. Over here now. Alright, we got a dance move we can do. Alright, which one is gonna have the line of frost? It's you guys. Yeah, I understand this dungeon now, I feel. Oh no. Over here. Over here. Alright. Alright, stand near you guys. Gloves are off. Alright, we can use our dance moves again though.
Hold on.
Hold on. Oops. I think we can probably. Oh, we got it off, but I might be fucked now. Nope. Okay, good. We didn't get hit.
Allow me.
Allow me. He's dead. now it's back to spamming AoEs. And slowly whittle down all the trash on the way to the next boss.
Allow me.
But I think after this dungeon, I'm gonna probably take a break. I don't know what time is it. It's like almost midnight. I need to try and get some sleep so I can have enough energy to stream tomorrow. I remember almost having a bad night last night, but luckily my stomach calmed down. It's probably because I took the my meds for my nausea stuff, so.
Hold on.
You're mine. Oh, I wasted that. Let me just do the thing so we can at least buff up Y'shtola. Where would I go now? Oh, I just dropped down here. Ugh. Alright, there we go.
Allow
now me. I don't know why I'm just repeating everything that the NPCs are saying. Let's use the single target one of those and just throw our chakrams at them or whatever they are. Alright, I think we're at, this should be boss 2 right up here, right? Yep, boss 2. It's the bird. Alright, gang, let's go. Oh, let me go over there. I'm trying to remember how this works. And then he's gonna do that again, but then the NPCs go in weird spots to where it's hard for me to get into a safe zone. Alright, this is the one with the crystals, but I got a break on myself. Oh, everybody already broke out of their shit. Okay, cool. And then the fight is just going to repeat again. Alright, need to find a spot to hide in. Oop. I took a little bit of damage from that. Bird is dead now, though. probably get this dance off as well. Do that. Nice. Let's do the simple dance again, since that is off cooldown. Oh, there's only 2 of them. I should be doing single target damage then. My mistake. I just noticed that these things are like giant chameleons. Let's do the simple dance. There we go. Yeah, I feel like at least with Dancer, I mean, I feel like I screw up things a few times, but I feel like I'm playing the class correctly. Unlike with like a Machinist and Bard, I feel like I always am not playing those classes right. And same with like a Dragoon and Monk and Samurai and Ninja. I'm just bad at those ones as well. And I don't even know how Viper really works too much. I don't know if I don't know enough about the class to know if I'm playing it correctly or not. I'd have to ask Grumpy how that class is played since he mains Viper. I remember at least when Dawn Trail came out, Pictomancer would always hit things like a fucking truck with some of its abilities. Oh, I wasted that. Oh well. It's fine. I might still be able to use it. Oh no, it just ran out.
You are worthy to rule.
Cao is always worthy to rule. They're the strongest.
Chronicles of it. Recount the fury of erupting peaks.
Let's get away from everybody.
Chronicles of it. Return the hunger of roiling waters.
Let's do a little bit of healing.
Take the measure of your resolve.
Stack on you. Let's use that just so we're all not taking as much damage.
Implacable strength of the mountain. Be mine.
Oh yeah, this is where we get all these. I'll have an easier time getting these as the dancer.
Of my brethren, your thunder roars.
And he only got 3 of them. Nice.
But you should endure
He did a pretty good job there. This is the one with the green stuff, I believe. Yeah.
Chronicles of it. Record the cruelty of merciless storms.
Oh wow, we almost landed in the green thing there. Alright, I think being right here would be good. Yep. And now he does the red and the blue at the same time. We want to be over here, I believe, right? And that blows up. And then we can spread out. And then I'm gonna wait to use the limit break when he does the thing where we gotta stack. That'd be the best time to do it. Alright. Do that, and then... Oops. Do limit break.
Allow me.
Allow me! Alright, it's a little bit hard to tell where the best place to stand will be. I'll just stand where Thancred is. Thancred probably knows where to be. He's dead. Oh, nice. We got one of the weekly challenges things done. And Thancred's level 95. So we can do the level 95 place with him now. I am probably not going to do that, though, tonight. I mean, if we count the Elden Ring Night Rain stream, we streamed for 4 hours today. I think that's pretty good. But I think that's it for me. I don't know when the next time I'll stream Final Fantasy 14 is. It's really like when I do these ones, it's kind of on a whim. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. I'll see everyone later. Goodbye.